there's a video that's been circulating about this Akima girl, and it looks like that she's one with the hands, right? And the video is pretty graphic. So I'm not even going to even try to react to that video. Oh, this out! Both these out! Double T! Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Hey, check this out, man. It's your first time on He Rants. I want to let you know I'm just a random guy. I like to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms, because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into this news. We gotta start off. We gotta talk about Azelia Banks, man. Azelia Banks. You guys know I've made countless stories about this young lady, man. I don't know why I say young lady. I think she's older than me. But I have made countless stories about this woman. This woman just finds trouble no matter where she goes. I don't know why. She's like the embodiment of evil and women who enjoy using crystals for like mystical stuff. Anytime a woman says, I use crystals, I just like almost put you're almost as crazy. No, I think those are more crazier than the people with the horoscope stuff. You know what I'm saying? You really believe in that horoscope stuff. And the reason why I know that horoscope stuff is stupid BS, because anytime I run into a woman, she'd be like, oh, you must be this. You must be this. I'd be like, no, I'm a Libra. I'm not nothing associated with whatever you thought I was. Does that not tell you straight off the rip that this horse... Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. The reason why I'm talking about Azelia Banks is because recently, you guys know the passing of Jackie O, DC Young Fly's partner, and his baby mother of 3, right? I feel bad saying baby mother, right? Because they're partners, right? They're in a relationship, everything. When I hear baby mother, I think of like, you guys not together. You guys are never gonna be together. It was just strictly just a hey, listen, I released the juices inside of you. We're having a baby. So I hate saying the baby mama thing because they were real, like in a real relationship and stuff, right? So her passing, sometimes simmer, and it seems that it seems that I was about to say Iggy Azalea. It seems like Azelia Banks saw the whole situation with B. Simone, right? With the whole, if you want to see how my life is and everything ever since the passing, basically, I know B. Simone didn't word for word say since the passing of Jackie O, but a lot of people interpreted it as she was saying like, okay, Jackie O just passed. If you guys want to see how my life is now, you guys got to pay for my close friends and everything, right? And everybody saw the backlash B. Simone was getting. Azelia Banks was like, nah, hold my beer, son. I gotta one up her. I have to do what I have to do to get people to hate me, because that's the only way I stay relevant, by producing hate. Respectable, right? So she came out and said the damnedest thing. She said, listen, this is all karma for when DC Young Fly was making fun of me on Wild 'N Out. Slap this girl with a dildo, son. Like, somebody gotta explain to me, who's the parents of this child? Does she have parents? Does she have a team of people around her? Anybody around her telling her like, yo, you gotta chill. You're a little bit of a loon. You know that? You're kind of wild, right? And just based on, you don't have enough ass to be doing these type of things, right? Because you guys understand, the more attractive a girl is, the more that we give a little bit of leeway. Like, oh yeah, I don't believe in this, or I believe that there actually are leprechauns at the end of the rainbow. If the ass is fat, you'd be like, you know what? I've never seen one, but I'll be honest with you, I never drove to the end of the rainbow. Who knows? Maybe there might be leprechauns there. You know what I'm saying? If the ass is fat enough, but the ass is flat. And you can see it with, I keep about to call her Iggy Azalea, even though I feel like Iggy's a lot more relevant, even though she's irrelevant too. She's a lot more relevant than Azelia Banks, right? And for the recap of the situation that happened on Wild 'N Out, right, is that when they were doing the rap battle and everything, making jokes of each other, getting points.
So he got Azelia ugly ass.
Wait a minute. That's not fair. Go ahead, Bobby J.
Sorry, can I just
say that was very anti-black. We are not, no colorism here on this stage.
Because you're not going to be booking any other work.
Honey, this is the ceiling.
You need to find your dentist. How you take your goddamn braces off, but you kept the little middle part? Stupid ass girl. She told me keep the wires. Just keep the wires.
And every time people were telling different jokes, because the whole show is improv comedy, she was saying, oh, that's not funny. I don't like that. That's not funny. Like, she's the epitome of a Buzz Killington. Like, Buzz Killington to the T. So, like, Buzz Killington to the T. It was like, bro, have you not watched the show? Do you not know what the show entails? You got know that people make fun. Literally, the whole show is about making fun of everybody, son. But she took it and she started crying, right? She started crying. She was really upset about that, making it seem like DC Young Fly or like this weird. Hey, bro, it's just crazy. Like, those, she's the type of person you just don't want to invite to a party, right? Like, hey, you guys coming? Yeah, you guys bringing Azelia? Yeah, we're bringing Azelia. You know, me and Azelia was like, yeah, you can't come. If she comes, she can't come. You gonna make me pick between her? Yes, I'm gonna make you pick in between her. Well, we're a package deal. Click. If you talking about something, that bitch ain't coming to my crib, bitch. What the hell? I had Fine China. I feel like Fine China's gonna get destroyed somehow, son. She's a menace. So she's saying like this. She said her birthday was May 31st, right? Her birthday's May 31st. They said she passed around May 31st. She said, y'all better stop messing around with me, son. You see what happens, basically, right? She's sick. Like, she's sick. Listen, I'm a type of guy. I'm a dark guy, right? I am very dark. When it comes to humor, I am the darkest guy that could be. Like, I don't care if the dude died a little bit. Like, depending on how the person died, I'm making jokes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's close. Like, I'm the type of guy, for those of you guys who don't know, I have houses in Baltimore, right? I do real estate, right? January 2nd, 2022, one of my houses got burned. And one of my other houses was about to get burned, but, you know, the fire department got there before the fire spread to the house, right? I thought it was hilarious. I lost a lot of money, but I thought it was freaking hilarious because there was a dude who woke up randomly and decided burning houses all through Baltimore. He burned like 5 houses, right? Like, that joke is crazy. I'm like, bro, who does that, son? But it's like, I'm mad, but it's still hilarious, right? And I know that's probably not as dark as, but I just want to give you an example of, like, I even laugh at myself at certain times, right? But this ain't one of those ones. Come on, guys. Like, come on. I don't know. I'm gonna say this, right? A lot of people always say this. Don't advocate for violence. I don't advocate for violence. But I'm gonna say this. I was about to do it again. I was about to call it. Azelia Banks most likely does not have any security because I doubt that she has that much money, right? I doubt that she's getting a lot of shows. I believe even if she does get a show, it's probably not paying her top dollar. She's definitely not being a headliner, right? So I'm pretty sure she don't have security. Somebody needs to just run up on her and do a drive-by sock in the face, right? And you know it's real because I said sock, I didn't say punch. So just give her, you know what I'm saying? That's a nice one. Right in between the eyes, if you can get a good angle, son. You'd be like, yo. And then she's probably like, oh, why? Just look at her. You know why, bitch. You know why. And just walk away. No one's going to be like, oh my God, to protect her. Like, no one's going to be like that. Everybody's going to be like, oh, there goes that Iggy Azalea bitch. I mean, oh. All right, let's go to the next story. We got to give a quick story about the boy Chris Paul. Chris Paul, man, multiple-time All-Star, my favorite NBA player. Hey, listen, there's really no pain in his... I wouldn't say no pain in his game, but there's a lot of pain in his game. I say this, like, he doesn't really have a lot of flaws, right? He's a complete point guard. He's a complete player. I love the dude, man. Even though they say he's 6 foot, I look at him, he's more like a 5'11", 5'10" player. Hey, they say he's 6 foot. Let's give him 6 foot, all right? But, you know, I feel like he's just a complete player. And anytime he goes to a team, he's definitely a difference maker. The only problem with Chris Paul is when it comes to the hot times, right? Meaning the playoffs, for some strange reason, that's when the injury bug starts coming. Just freak accidents that start happening every time. I feel like the best opportunity they had to win the championship was the year when he was with the Houston Rockets and they were playing against Golden State, and he got hurt in I think he got hurt in game 5. And once he got hurt in game 5, no, was it game 5? It was game 5. Yeah, I think it was game 5. They had 2 opportunities. They were up 2. They had 2 opportunities to clean them out. They would have won if Chris Paul was healthy. A lot of people might say the best opportunity he had was the year they actually went to the finals and they were playing against Milwaukee. But I don't know. That one's a toss-up. I think Giannis really wanted it, right? And he got mad when it seemed like everybody was counting him out and made it seem like Chris Paul and the boys were already going to win the joint, because I think they started off like 2-0 and everything. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, this is it. They're going to win. But it didn't turn out that way. Right? But the reason why I'm talking about Chris Paul, because he recently just did an interview. And upon the interview, he said, like, listen, because he's been in the league for so long and he had a lot of high expectation coming to the league, a lot of people have been, judging him for not winning a ship, right? And now he's getting older. He's about, I think he's like 37, 38 years old. It's getting into it's pretty much the twilight. I was about to say he's been in the twilight, but he's been playing still at a high level. At this point now, he's going to be out of there soon. He probably got 1 year left, maybe two. Maybe two. Even if he has those 2 years left, based on what I've seen this year that just passed, he's such in a decline at this point, man. He's just going to be a role player, right? He's just possibly might just be coming off the bench as that veteran presence that's just like, come on, guys, let's do this together. I've been in these type of situations. Those guys. You feel me? Like Udonis Haslem, but not like Udonis Haslem is just I don't know. He's just there. But yeah. So his daughter has been getting a lot of brunt insults from other kids in schools, right? Pretty much making fun of him, making fun of her, telling her like straight up like, hey, listen, man, your dad is never going to win a championship. It's done. It's finito for him. Just clowning her for that, right? And let me actually let you see the clip. If I have to put Chris Paul's face over the clip, that means it probably got copyrighted and I have to upload it again. But if it didn't, you guys be able to see. Let me just roll the video.
It's tough on me, but I think it's probably even harder for the people around me, right? Especially my wife. My wife is the one who has to bear those late nights, those I can't sleep, and my kids. Like, my daughter is the sweetest soul you'll ever meet in your life, right? The sweetest soul ever in your life, but she's at that age now where at school, kids talk crazy to her, right? So she had a little boy, whatever, at school that said some reckless stuff to her. It was like, your daddy ain't never gonna win no championship, right? And my baby is she's special. She'll hold it together there, but when she got in the car, she called and she was upset. And I had to have that conversation with her and talk to her, and tell her like, baby, some people talk and some people do, but that's part of it. It's tough, man, but can't nobody ever be harder on me than I am on myself, right? And I feel like I've been in every situation there is possible. I was in the playoffs when I played for the Clippers. And game 3 or 4 in Portland, one of them, I go for a steal. My finger gets caught in the guy's jersey, spiral fracture in my hand. I had to get 16 screws put in my hand, right? So I've had injuries and things like that. But the one thing about it, as mad as I am and whatnot, I cannot let that define me, right? I got to get back to work.
Yeah. A lot of y'all don't really care about sports that much, right? But the reason why I had to bring that little part up is because it ties into the OnlyFans culture, guys. It ties into the OnlyFans culture very strong, because daughter being 10 years old, getting insulted because your dad is not ever going to win a ship. I want you guys to understand. Imagine now if her dad wasn't Chris Paul. Let's say her dad was somebody like, or mom was somebody like Lana Rhodes. Right? Do you not believe that the insults will be far greater? Jokes? Just crazy, right? I'm even thinking about, like, imagine the assholeness stuff that you would do as a child in high school, elementary school, middle school. Me, myself, I was never a bully, but I will say this. If there was a girl that I knew in high school that I tried to get her to, be with me, and she just didn't want to be with me. I know this is some sucker stuff, right? And I knew that her mother was an adult entertainer in her prior time, right? I probably would do some wild stuff. Like, out of just being a mean kid, I'd probably just print out nude pictures of their mother and slip it to the little slots in their locker. I know it's sadistic. It's crazy, but you should have gave me a chance. Yeah, I would never do that stuff now as an adult, right? Because I feel like that's immature. That's like really, really young and dumb. You feel me? But I want people to understand this is the beginning, right? This OnlyFans stuff has only been hot for so long. Eventually, those OnlyFans joints are starting to have babies. Those kids are going to grow up. And these kids are a lot more internet savvy than prior generations, right? More than the millennials, more than Gen X, all them people. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are going to be very, very computer savvy. They're going to be finding all the stuff that you'll probably pull up some videos that she forgot that she even made. Like, oh, damn, you pulled that out. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to understand this. Ladies, if you're thinking about starting an OnlyFans, think about this. I'm going to actually tell my children to bully any child that their parents was an OnlyFans model. I'm sorry. It's just going to be like that. It's just going to be like that. That's sadistic. That's bad. Felix, you're such a bad guy for doing it. Who's going to stop me? Who's going to stop me? Huh? As long as I'm not telling them to get physical with them, they're not going to get physical. Who's going to stop me? Oh, but you don't know what they're going through. Hey, don't get mad at me. Well, what did they say? What did they say? Your actions, right, can sometimes have consequences. You were selfish. You wanted to spread your pussy lips on live, right? For a little bit of change, for a monthly subscription. Now it's going to come back to bite you in the ass because everybody was telling you it's woman empowerment, right? Yeah, do it. Oh, okay. All right. A basketball child is getting insulted for for her dad not making it to the ship. Not winning the championship, not winning the finals. Do you think your mother, who's been getting her back blown out by black men, Mandingo Stretch Robinsons, you think that's not gonna? Okay, all right. We got to talk about Zion Williamson, former #1 pick out of Duke University, man. This guy was supposed to be the second coming of LeBron, right? I feel more when I watch him play, he's more of a Larry Johnson type player, maybe a Charles Barkley, right? Very athletic, very big, you know what I'm saying? 6'6". You know what I'm saying? He's more like Charles Barkley. I know Charles Barkley was listed around 6'6", but he was more like a 6'4" player and everything like that. But that's what I think. Larry Johnson, he probably is more like Larry Johnson, right? But Zion Williamson, right? This guy, happy-go-lucky in the face type dude, right? You know what I'm saying? He hasn't played that much, but when he does play, that boy is dominant, son. Like, that guy is a problem. He's legit a problem. Well, he recently just came out and he's had a gender reveal party with his partner. Her name is Akima or something like that. Very interesting name. I like that name. It's not bad. And it almost seems African. I'm not sure if she's African. Somebody let me know if she is African. I like the name, right? But the thing about this is crazy to me is, first off, before we get deep into the story, is that this guy has been injured so long. He's been off the field. So that's what he's been doing, smashing hoes. But granted, you know what? If I was injured, I couldn't really play ball as much as I would like. I think I would be smashing hoes, right? I got to get my stamina up, you know, because people sleep. They forget the fact that you having intercourse definitely burns calories. And you guys, a lot of people have been talking about Zion Williamson's weight, saying that he's been fluctuating weight. He's been getting too big, right? So, hey, he's doing his duty. That's a little side extracurricular cardio right there. I respect it, right? But yeah, the thing about Akima, right? A lot of people have been looking at her background and found out that she is an ex-stripper. She is an ex-stripper, right? Keep in mind, too, that she is about 29 years old. She's pushing 30 years old. Zion Williamson is like, what, 21, 22, 23, I think? Very young, right? Very, very young. Age gap is about between, I think it's like 6 years. I got to remember the ages and stuff like that. But for some reason, a lot of people, at least the women, aren't talking about the age gap, right? Because, you know, if it was the other way around, they start talking about like, oh my God, he's trying to take advantage of a younger lady or something. You know how the BS is, right? Maybe the age gap ain't big enough. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Age gap ain't big enough, all right? We're going to go with that. But Akima, now they're coming out. They did the gender reveal. It looks like they're expecting a little girl, right?
My baby, you're going to see this at some point. I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you. You don't know nothing else in this world. Know that mommy and daddy love you.
A little child, man. I'm telling you, bringing a little baby girl into the world is such a beautiful blessing, man. I have my own daughter and everything, and she's a little bundle of joy, son. I tell you, right? It's unfortunate, though, that by him releasing this gender reveal party clips, right, that everybody just starts looking into her background. I heard that she deleted some of her stuff because, you know, people are trying to dig up stuff about her and stuff, knowing that, you know, she's ex-stripper and everything, right? People are judging her, right? And word on the street is she has OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Zion Williamson. I have to say this. He's acting like a real straight up clown simp. You know what I'm saying? Very clownish, very simpish. It's ridiculous. I think a lot of girls are seeing him and seeing money signs, seeing that this guy keeps smiling. He looks so happy. He looks like a guy we could take advantage of. And I'm not mad at them, right? He's showing that he's sweet for it. I don't know if it's a first overall pick type of thing, right? Because listen, I know it's a different sport. Cam Newton, also first pick overall, right? Getting drafted by the Carolina Panthers and everything. And once he got drafted, he also had an ex-stripper who was also older than him by some years. And he decided to put 5 babies in that joint. Not 1.
Not 2, not 3, not 4.
5. Cinco. For those Espanol speakers. I don't know how you say French. 5 in French. What do you say? 5. I don't know, because y'all French people sound like y'all have peanut butter stuck in the top of your mouth. I don't know what's up. 5. You know what I'm saying? Or Arabic. I don't know how y'all. That was kind of racist. That was racist. If anybody can find our OnlyFans, I'm just curious of how much she's making on OnlyFans, right? How much she's charging a month. Is she taking it off now because she possibly don't need it no more because she got a sucker? She got a sucker now, so she's like, I might not need this anymore. Zion Williamson, he just signed a big extension, rookie contract and everything, so I might be good, right? She's probably just seen the money, the dollar signs, regardless, even if you don't marry her, which he probably won't. You know how that goes. Since you don't marry, because even Cam Newton didn't marry his joint, put 5 babies in her, just made her a baby mama. Crazy, right? She looks amazing, by the way, too. But she's probably like, screw it, don't matter. I'm going for the child support. She's probably ecstatic right now. She's probably keeping herself in a safe spot because she wants to make sure that nothing wrong happens with this baby. This baby is a money. The golden goose is being laid out here. So let's keep it a band. But, once you see this type of happiness, right? When you see a simp getting finessed so well, another woman will see this and see that, man, I've lost the opportunity that I had, right? This was my simp. All the gold diggers, they're fighting like they want their simp. They see the gold mine simp. Word gets around to the streets. They're all coming. It's like it's like a congregation of just street warriors, the street coalition. They probably having big meetings talking about Zion. Like, this is the next simp, guys. This is the guy. We can take his money. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get Tyrese out there because Tyrese is another one of those simps. Man, it's a whole lot of simps when it comes to the industry. It's crazy, right? So Mariah Mills, adult star. She couldn't take the happiness. She decided to come out and start saying like, this is crazy. He has a whole gender reveal. You better hope I'm not pregnant because I am late, right? Whoo! I'm like, hey, listen. Oh my goodness. If I heard that, I am late. What do you mean you're late? Late for what? Late for your appointment? Like what are you talking about? Late for your STD check? Like, what are you late for? Like, late for what? Why are you putting this out here, right? They didn't want to do it in private. Wanted it exposed, right? This is why I say, when they say, oh, men be cheating all the time, women be cheating too. The only difference is women are snitches. Women, y'all snitch so much. It's crazy. Like, how do y'all even why do y'all even tell y'all friends even stories, right? Because y'all know that friend is most likely going to tell somebody else. Like, y'all just be talking. Who asked for this information, right? So she's saying like, yeah, I let him hit multiple times raw and I'm late now, right? So I guess she's possibly saying that she's expecting a child. So this is a two whammy surprise that this guy Zion has, right? It's crazy because I'm telling you, they are going crazy in the street coalition right now. They're just like, oh my God, everybody, get on this guy's stead. He's giving his seat to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, stop snitching though, guys. Stop smack. Listen. This is going to sound very contradicting. For those of you guys who see my older videos, I always said, smash raw, smash raw. You believe in Disney, you'll be all right? You won't get no STDs, smash raw, blah, 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 all that stuff. But when it comes to smashing joints that are a part of the pavement, right, you got to watch out. You gotta sometimes might have to put that cheap skin in, or I might put something to protect, or at least you might have to give her a plan B cocktail. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your money is worth your money is worth so much, bro. Like, I'm telling you, some of these joints is willing to take that condom. Even when you have a condom, you gotta flush that joint in the toilet. There's literally joints that will take the condom. They be like, I gotta use the bathroom after you threw the condom out. They'll go to the bathroom, take that condom, stuff it in their joint. They might even leave it in there, JJ, to let it marinate, to make sure that semen gets up to that egg, man. They're trying to get pregnant. They're not playing around, right? The thing, Mariah Mills, it's savage to me that she even put this, because there's a video that's been circulating about this Akima girl, and it looks like that she's one with the hands, right? And the video is pretty graphic, so I'm not even going to even try to react to that video. Y'all know I was capping. I had to react to this video. Come on now. Come on.
You's a punk ass bitch.
Ooh. 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 Oh, the titty pop. Oh, the titties out. Both titties out. Double titty. Ooh, the titties are still out, guys. Ooh. Oh, mixed her stuff, guys. With the titties out.
Coming out. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. She already lost the fight, right? No, the fight is over. The fight is over. See, she said she got me effed up. If y'all seen how she just got mollywopped right now, you guys realize the fight is already over. I think she realized she got embarrassed. She see the cameras out. This is a world star moment, but it is what it is. You just gotta take that L, because she mollywopped her with the titties out. She put the titties back away. I respect it. You know, if I was her, I probably would have left the titties out just in case round 2 was to commence.
Close the door. It's over. Close the door. It's over.
Let me out.
Don't just to get yourself beat again. Come on now.
It's over.
It's over with.
It's over. It's over. Grab it. It's over.
Yeah, Mariah Mills is kind of savage. After seeing that type of video, I wouldn't want to get into the bad graces of Akima right there. Even me as a man, because the sheer strength of her fist hitting that young lady's skull, it was crazy. It was exhilarating, I'll tell you that. But maybe Mariah Mills is like, I don't give a damn. I need the money. I sell my punani for money, right? You think I care if I get myself beat? I don't know. Has Mariah Mills, has she ever been on Ghetto Gaggers? I'm not sure, because those women, they be doing a lot. I don't know. Ghetto Gaggers still exists. I never enjoyed that joint. That joint was just crazy. That joint was just a crazy joint. Like, damn, how much they must be paying y'all guap? Because the way y'all getting disrespected here, y'all throwing up this. Okay, I'm getting too deep into details and stuff, right? I'm just trying to understand the mindset that Mariah Mills has, especially after seeing a video like that. I'd be like, hey, yeah, maybe I should just be a single mother, just raising a child of my own. Don't even tell Zion, right? Because maybe this girl might come and whoop my ass, right? All I gotta say is this, though, right? At the end of the story, at the end of the day, Zion Williamson, you're a simp. You're a big time simp. Would I say that to your face? I probably would. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're, how tall is he? 6'6"? 6'6", I'm 6'2", got 4 inches over me. He's big. He's very big, but can he take a hit? Can he take a physical? I got some pretty decent knuckles. I'm not sure. I'm just not one to back down. I haven't seen enough of Zion to think like, yeah, I should be scared of him. He is big, though. He is big. He is big. I'd hope that if he was whooping my ass, somebody would pull him off of me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Zion, you are a simp. You're going to go down the list of major simps. You're going to be right there with Tyrese, Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, I ain't forget. He had that baby with Amber Rose. I ain't forget. Kanye. Hey, Ye's one of my favorite rappers, but you gotta call that as is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be right there with those other guys, Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be there with the other simps, right? It's crazy. You don't want to be remembered for this, right? And you can somewhat say Cam Newton is a simp. He didn't marry that joint though, but he put 5 babies in her. So he's a repeat, dumper. He just dumped in that joint. Just keeps dumping and dumping and dumping. Just releasing the mayonnaise in her orifice, in between her nether regions. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? Hey, but what do I know, though? I'm just a regular guy, random guy that's making videos in his basement, right? I mean, come on now, right? I'm just that. But that's all I got to say on this, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you'll know when I first hear the voice. Same time, leave a like because I'm so damn insecure. Those likes definitely let me know I'm doing the stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. That's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.